welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to talk to you about Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty, which is coming up really soon. This is a sale that Ulta does twice a year, once in the spring and once in the fall time, where for 21 days, select items are on sale and there's different items on sale each day. So the sale is gonna start on September 1st until September 21st, and each day for 21 days, there's different products on sale that you can shop online or in store. This time around, it's actually a lot better than sales in the past because there's a lot more of like my Holy Grail products that are going on sale, and even some products that I've been eyeing and wanting for a long time are going to be on sale for 50% off. So if you guys want to know my recommendations for Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty and some things I'm eyeing as well, then just keep on watching. Alright, so I am just going to be focusing on the products that I'm familiar with during the sale. So I am going to be skipping around or skipping certain days if I'm not familiar with a product or I don't have much to say about it. So starting off, the first day is Sunday, September 1st. The main product that is going on sale that I'm familiar with is the Professional from Benefit. It's not my favorite primer, but it is a good primer, especially if you have more oily skin. For me, it's a little bit drying, but if you're interested in like a pore blurring primer, the primer is going on sale from $32 to $16. And then on Monday, September 2nd, one of my Holy Grail products is going on sale. Well, my Holy Grail highlighter formula is going on sale, and that's from Ofra Cosmetics. They are originally $29. They're going to be on sale for $15. You guys want to know, this is the highlighter I've been wearing like every day for the last month. Ofra Rodeo Dry. The packaging is so white. It just blends in with my background. But this highlighter, so gorgeous, and to get it half off is so worth it. And I think this is going to last like a really long time. I recommend this shade specifically because I think it's so versatile. I've tried Ofra Beverly Hills and Blissful as well. I think maybe one more of their highlighters, but this is my favorite one. It reminds me of like the shade of the Anastasia and Weezy highlighter. It's one of those shades that you can wear with like cool tone makeup looks, like a burgundy dark lip, like the makeup I have on now, something more warm tone. It's super, super versatile. So I highly recommend Rodeo Drive from Ofra, but if you're interested in any of the shades from Ofra, just the formula in general is so good. Super pigmented, buttery, just like very intense if you like that kind of highlighter look, which I'm really into, especially for summer, but year-round I can go for it as well. That one is amazing, just the formula overall. Next up, moving down to Wednesday, September 4th, the Bare Minerals concealers are going to go on sale. There's a couple different Bare Minerals concealers, but one particularly that I love is the Bare Pro 16-Hour Full Coverage Concealer. This is originally $24. It's going to be on sale for $12, and I think this is like a really underrated product that I actually wear all the time. I never wear it on camera, because I wear it in a very specific way. So I wear the shade, I have a couple different shades, but the one I tend to wear is Fairlight Neutral. It's not super, super light. And this is awesome. It's a full coverage stick concealer. Like, it really gives you good coverage. And a lot of times, if I'm doing very minimal makeup, what I'll do is just my brows. I will put this like under my eyes, center my face, blend it out with a foundation brush, and then I'm basically done. I'll put a tiny bit of powder, but you don't really need much, because it doesn't really crease up. So I've been loving this concealer formula for maybe a year and a half at this point. Anytime that I travel and I'm gonna be on a plane, I never ever wear makeup like to the airport. Usually I'm flying at like 5 or 6 in the morning. I will just bring this in my purse and like do my makeup. Well, really just put this on in the plane like super quick when it takes like 30 seconds. And it just feels like I did so much more because it gives you such nice coverage. It makes your skin look like very awake, and you don't need to mess with it too much or set it. So I absolutely love this. This is also like a great product if you just want to keep like a concealer in your purse for work or something, where you can just kind of like reapply and touch up throughout the day and just like rub it out with your finger. You don't need to have a sponge or a brush or anything because it's a very easy to work with formula. So highly recommend these from Bare Minerals. I don't think I've heard like anybody talking about them. I normally don't wear them in videos because usually I'm doing like a full face of makeup, but a lot of times when I'm not filming, this is what I end up wearing because I'll do like very minimal makeup, or if I'm not wearing foundation, I'm normally wearing this. And it looks like I'm wearing foundation with just little concealer. So really love those. Definitely try it out if you're interested in purchasing anything from Ulta on that day. So next up, moving down to Friday, September 6th, the Lancome Monsieur Big Mascara is going to be on sale from $25 to $13. I have gone through maybe 3 to 4 tubes of this mascara. This is one of my favorite mascaras to wear when I'm not wearing lashes because it gives you that same look and it gives you so much volume without the clumpiness or flaking throughout the day. Because so many voluminous mascaras really like look great when you first apply them, but then the mascara ends up like running down your face, or it's like gonna transfer, or if it's hot out, it's not gonna stay in place. With this one, I feel like it does a really good job, and it doesn't weigh my lashes down and like have them like droop throughout the day. So definitely love this mascara. It has a pretty fluffy one, but the bristles are pretty intertwined, so you're not gonna get a lot of clumping. I'll put on a few coats and I don't find like my lashes are sticking together. I'll even wear this on my bottom lash. I do prefer more of a thinner one for my bottom lash, but I can get away with this as well. So I definitely recommend it, and this is one of those things where you can like purchase 2 or 3 of them and just kind of stock up. I tend to do that quite a bit, so I already have like a couple backups of that mascara, and especially when it comes to like brow products, mascaras, I think that that's a good time to stock up since you normally like go through them like every month. All right, so moving into the next week, on Sunday, September 8th, Too Faced Natural Face and Eye Palettes are gonna go on sale from $38 to $19. So I have 2 of these palettes that I think are kind of underrated as well, especially, well, really both of them, but especially this one. This is the Too Faced Natural Matte Palette. I really like this palette because I use it as a transition shade palette. Like whenever I'm missing transition shades in certain palettes, I will pull out this palette and use like 1 or 2 shades additionally. So I never use this on its own. I never do like an all matte eye look, especially something super neutral. But I use this palette so often when I'm using even like my brand new palettes because there's a lot of transition shades in here that I love. The formula is awesome. It smells like kind of like a chocolatey vanilla, basically like the Too Faced chocolate bronzers. Like I can smell it right now and it makes me happy. And I love scented products. They always put me in a good mood. So really like the formula in here. I feel like this is a super practical palette, and especially if it's gonna be on sale for $19, it's so worth it, especially if you like neutral shades, if you want more in your collection, and you just want kind of like staple colors to work with. And then if you like cool tones, check out the Natural Eyes palette. So this is a palette, I think both of these are reformulated from Too Faced, and I really like this palette as well. It's definitely way more cool tone, so I don't wear it as often as the Natural Matte, but it has like one of my favorite gold colors of all time is this shade Honey Pot. So creamy, it's really pigmented, it's gorgeous gold, like bronzy shade. And then this color, Chocolate Martini, I wear all the time in my outer V because it is a dark brown, but it has like a hint of shimmer in there. And I really like that for an outer corner because the shimmer kind of like keeps my eyes looking open and not close them off. So really love especially those 2 shades, but I'll use the rest of the shades a lot as well in combination with other palettes. But especially if you like cool tones, if you have a cool complexion, this is an awesome palette. Also on that same day, the Smashbox Primers are going on sale from between $36 and $39 to $18 to $20. I'm not super familiar with the formula. I know I've tried them in the past, but I don't really remember too well, but I know those products are super popular. All right, so moving down to Tuesday, September 10th, and this isn't a product that I've tried before, but this is actually something I've been wanting since it came out last year. This is from Too Faced. It's their Tutti Frutti palette, especially the pineapple one that's like gold and brown and green. It's going on sale from $34 to $17. I've been really wanting this palette. For some reason, I think I'm just obsessed with like scented products and Too Faced scented products. It's a very like convenient palette, very small, but has like all the shades that I'm interested in. Let me know if you guys have tried out this palette. This might be the day I end up like going in store to Ulta and pick this up. But yeah, let me know if you guys have tried out this palette before. I feel like it was only talked about for a little while, which kind of makes me concerned, but it is kind of a smaller palette, so I know it's not that big of a deal. But if it smells like pineapples, I want it because it's also all the shades that I already like. So that's the one that I'm interested, that I want to try out. And then next up on Wednesday, September 11th, the Buxom Plump Line Lip Liners are going on sale from $18 to $9. Highly recommend this. This is something I think that is also underrated. I'm wearing one right now. Buxom Stealth. I think I talk about this all the time. I feel like I've been wearing this in every video for the past month. Mine is like halfway used up. Really love specifically this shade. I need to get more though, and this formula is so good. So it is a lip liner, but it is a super creamy formula. So it's not like a regular lip liner that if you were to apply it all over your lips, it's just gonna look like super dry. I wear this all over my lips like almost every single day and then top it off with whatever gloss I want to use. But even on its own, it never looks bad. It is a matte finish. It has a little bit of transfer to it. It's not like a matte liquid lipstick, but it definitely stays on your lips like way longer than like a regular lipstick or anything like that. So this shade Stealth is my favorite. It's like a peachy pink nude shade. It's a very creamy formula, very opaque, and then the other side is just like a brush, so you can just like blend it out, smudge it out a little bit more. But I just think that's a really underrated lip formula, especially if you want something that's gonna wear for a long time but be very easy to like reapply. Something you don't have to worry about, like a fuss-free kind of a lipstick product that is just very easy. So really like that, especially like topped with any kind of gloss. So skipping ahead to Saturday, September 14th, there are two products that I'm interested in. One is the Kylie Cosmetics Matte and Velvet Lip Kits. They are going on sale from between $27 and $29 to $14 and $15. This would be a good day to pick up like 2 or 3 lip kits. I used to love Kylie lip kits and Kylie lip products. I still do. I just haven't purchased any like in the last year. So I really want to see what new products she has. I really want to just try more from Kylie Cosmetics. So this gives me another excuse to go into Ulta and try out more of her products. And then also on the 14th, the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Foundation is going to be on sale from $40 to $20. So that is definitely a really good deal for a foundation. This is kind of a foundation that I forgot about, but I'd love to like swatch it and just kind of see the formula in store because I'm really only familiar with the CC cream from IT Cosmetics. All right, so next up on Sunday, September 15th, the Tarte Tartelette 2 in Bloom Clay Eyeshadow Palette is gonna be on sale. Oh wow, huge sale from $39 to $11. This used to be my holy grail eyeshadow palette, and then I kind of got over it. I wasn't really into the shades in there anymore. It was just like very neutral and a little bit more, yeah, it was less warm than I tend to go towards now. But for a while, I absolutely love this palette. The formula is actually great. I ended up decluttering it, but it is a really great formula, great palette. It's just like the colors aren't really my style of makeup anymore. But if you are interested in those colors, that is a good palette for sure. And then also on the 15th, select Hangover products from Too Faced are going to be on sale from between $32 and $34 to now $16 and $17. One of my favorite products like of all time is the Too Faced Hangover X Primer Setting Spray. I love this so much, especially during this time of year, like getting into fall and winter. If your skin gets dry, if you feel like your foundation looks like really dry in the winter, this is so good. It just makes your skin look like alive again. It's basically like Matte Fix Plus, but add just like extra hydration, and this does a really great job. I will use this as a primer spray. Some days like I'll wake up and I'll just put this on and I won't wear makeup for the rest of the day, but it just is like an extra moisturizer to me, but especially to set my makeup, to touch up my makeup and make sure it doesn't look cakey or dry. This is one of my favorite setting sprays in my collection, especially if you have dry skin. If you have oily skin, this is not for you, but if you have dry skin, this will work like a dream. Next up, moving into Tuesday, September 17th, the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder is going on sale from $35 to $18. Now, I've used this product a ton of times. I've probably gone through like 3 containers of this powder. I absolutely love it. Right now, I've been using the Too Faced Born This Way setting powder. I've been using that kind of in combination or rotating between that one and the Cover FX one for a really long time. But the Cover FX one is a little less matte than the Too Faced one. So I probably want to pick up another one of the Cover FX powders, especially getting into the winter time and fall time where I don't need to worry about like really mattifying my skin. So this one is great. If you guys haven't tried it out, I definitely recommend it. And it's probably one of those things that you want to pick up 2 of, because setting powder I run out of all the time and I'm definitely going to use it up for sure. This is a really great one. I feel like it's another underrated product, but it's one of the best setting powders I've ever tried. All right, so last I'm going to move forward to the very last day, Saturday, September 21st. A couple of my favorite products are going on sale. The Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencils are going to be on sale from $22 to $11. I really love these eyeliners from Urban Decay so much. I have one here For an example, I don't really necessarily have like a favorite shade. I just have a bunch of them and I rotate between them. I run out of them all the time. This one is the shade 0. This is just like a standard black matte, super creamy, super pigmented liner. I have another one in front of me. I wore this one in a recent tutorial. This is so tiny because I've used the whole thing up. This is a purple one. The shade is called Vice. This is a really cool one if you want like more of a colorful one that isn't like overly out there, that you could still wear with neutral looks. It's like a dark purple shimmer shade. It has like a little bit of a glittery reflection to it. It's so pretty as well. I clearly have used this so much because I like to do a lot of like mauve looks, burgundy, purple, especially like fall tones. That's another shade that's really gorgeous too. But really love these eye pencils from Urban Decay. And then when I wipe it off, it is actually pretty easy to remove as well. It's not something that like runs down my face in the shower. Like I can actually just wash it off with a cleanser, which is great because I don't like to mess with a lot of eyeliner. So those are some of my favorite formulas in eyeliners. And then also the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil is going to be on sale. It's originally $24. It's going to be on sale for $12. And I've gone through a ton of these. I've probably gone through maybe like a dozen of these brow pencils in the last like 3 years. I actually use the Goof Proof brow pencil a lot more often right now because it's just a little bit quicker and easier. But this is actually a bit more precise. The Precisely My Brow is more precise. Really love this one as well. I just rotate between both of them depending on my mood for the day. Really like it. I'm in the shade, for reference, I'm the shade 5 in Benefit, and I know they've just released a bunch of more shades as well. But it's basically like a regular standard brow pencil. I feel like the spoolie is really good. It's like intertwined bristles, so you could actually like brush out your brows and it not be like too big of a brush. And part of the reason I really like this formula is because it does a good job of actually like staying on your skin and not fading or transferring. Like if I go to scratch my brow, I don't have to worry about like scratching away a chunk of my brow throughout the day. So really like this. It's like sweat proof, really great formula if you want to make sure that your brows stay in place for hours and hours and hours, or like in the heat or anything. This is a really awesome formula, and it's another one that you can like stock up and purchase like 2 or 3 at a time. Alright guys, so those are all of my recommendations for Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty. Let me know if you plan on shopping the sale or what you plan on purchasing. You know I'm always mentioning how I tend to shop at Sephora more than Ulta, and the reason for that is mainly because I do have the 2-day flash shipping with Sephora, so I always choose to buy something at Sephora over Ulta when I could get the free shipping. But you guys are always telling me to start shopping at Ulta because the points are so much better there, and I definitely believe it because the points at Sephora, like the whole point system, is not good at all. And I know that with Ulta, the more points you can get a lot more discounts and get like 20% off sales and stuff. So I definitely want to get into free shipping and get more points at Ulta. So I'm going to start with the 21 Days of Beauty. Definitely interested in the Kylie products and also the Too Faced Tutti Frutti products. But that's going to be everything for this video. If you guys liked it, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll talk to you guys soon in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.